Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of KPAC Lending. I'm Kristen Packard with American Pacific Mortgage. I am here with Cameron Porter with Robin Hood Studios, and he had some questions about renovation loans, and so we were going to kind of tackle that today and go over the different types of renovation loans and answer any questions that he has and hopefully that you have too.
I do have some questions about renovation loans. So my wife and I have an older home that we want to do a lot to. If we're going to stay there, we want to change a lot about it. So we've looked at a few options. We like getting a home equity line of credit. We've also looked at a renovation loan. So my first question would be, how do those two options compare? How are they different?
A home equity line of credit? Well, a home equity line of credit is just based on the appraised value that you have today. So you have your loan amount, and then you have your appraised value, and the difference between the loan amount and the appraised value is considered your equity. And that's basically what a home equity line of credit is based on. And it is just that. It's a line of credit. So some people don't realize that too, which a credit, line that's extended to you, it can be variable. It can be at different interest rates, and you can pull money out of it whenever you want or not. So a home equity line of credit sometimes is a good way to go, depending on the interest rate and how much credit they'll extend to you, and if you want to pull it out on one lump sum or not. A renovation loan is completely different. It's actually going to pay off your loan that you have right now, so your first mortgage, and it's going to be based on the end value of the home. And so that means after all the renovation and everything's been done, that's what the loan amount is going to be based off of, is at that end value. And so if you want to put in a whole entire new kitchen or add 3 bedrooms or whatever the case may be, your appraised value is going to be based off of that end value instead of just not the value that you're currently having right now.
Wow, that is a huge difference.
That is a big difference, yeah.
Honestly, it sounds like renovation loans in most cases would be the better option.
Yeah, and it always depends on what the goals are for the buyer, but absolutely a renovation loan is the way to go. And now at American Pacific Mortgage, we are the second lender in the nation to have a VA renovation loan. So with our own VA requirements, and which I feel living so close to Hill Air Force Base is such an advantage to our veterans. If they're out searching and looking for a home with a realtor and they can't find that exact home they want, maybe all the homes they're finding have 2-car garages and they need 3, or it has 2 bedrooms and they need 5, whatever the case may be, because inventory might be low. They can purchase as a renovation loan, and they can do it as a VA renovation loan, and they can finance 100%.
Wow, 100%. Holy mackerel! So my brother is a veteran.
Okay.
So thinking about the options that you would have, you mentioned you could actually make a new purchase, but do it with a VA renovation loan.
Yes, absolutely.
So besides the 100% down or the 100% financing, because that's not enough. What would be another advantage of the VA loan program?
Well, you can refinance as a renovation, but you wouldn't have any mortgage insurance on a VA loan, and also no down payment, of course. And right now in the marketplace, VA has the lowest interest rate of any of the major 3 types of loans, which is conventional, FHA, or VA. So.
Gosh, sounds kind of like the triple whammy.
I know. Do you want to enlist?
Maybe. I'm incentivized now. Okay, so getting a renovation loan. So if it is just a refinance of an existing property, you can use the end value, what's the projected value of what it would be when the renovations are completed.
Right.
So how does qualifying for something like that compare to qualifying for a new purchase, a normal purchase, if you will?
Yeah, well, obviously you have to still qualify with all of the, regular qualifications, which would be debt to income ratio, having your job for 2 years, those types of things that are just basic qualifications, not going from a W-2 employee to a 1099 employee, that kind of thing. But on top of that, you'd have to qualify for the new amount or the new value as far as debt to income ratio goes. And you can do a renovation loan with all three, different types of loans. You can do an FHA renovation loan, which is a 203K. So a lot of people have heard that term 203K, but that's what the FHA renovation loan is. You can also do a conventional renovation loan, and now we have the VA renovation loan as well. And so if you're already in a specific type of loan and you feel like you want to either stay in that loan to renovate, or say you're in an FHA and you want to get rid of your mortgage insurance, because FHA, you have that mortgage insurance for the whole life of the loan, and you want to change it to a conventional. Maybe your credit score is better now, and you qualify for a conventional that will put you in a better place. You can do that as a refinance on a renovation loan or a purchase of a renovation loan. So you have a lot of options if you're renovating and you just can't find that perfect house. You can make your home that you're already in the perfect house, or you can purchase a home and you can make it into your perfect house. So you have a lot of options there with renovation.
That is the exact conversation me and my wife are having. Do we find a new house? We love Farmington. We love where we're at. Do we try to find a new house, or do we try to turn this into the house that we want?
Right.
So, thank you. That's all the questions I had.
Yeah, it's just it's weighing your options. It's, can you replace what you have with what you want? And right now, if you sell high, you're gonna buy high. So it depends on what you can find in your marketplace. That's why it's really good to have that tight-knit relationship with your realtor. Get to know what's available, and if a renovation is the best choice, and you just love your neighbors or you love your neighborhood, but you don't love your home, you could always renovate it and have it exactly what you want.
Awesome. Thank you. That was very enlightening.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for joining us for another edition of K-Pac Lending. Please leave your comments or any of your questions below, and let us know what you'd like to see on our next edition. I'm Kristen Packard with American Pacific Mortgage.